They're pulling your strings right now. Every free choice is a trap you can't see. Tick-tock. One wrong move and they'll bleed you dry, twisting your mind into their dark design. Can you break out before you're lost forever? Dark Psychology by James W. Williams tackles a chilling reality. Do you ever feel like a pawn in someone else's game, tired of being subtly guided or overtly pressured into decisions that don't feel quite right? Ignoring these undercurrents can lead to emotional distress, financial loss, and damaged relationships, leaving you feeling powerless. This book promises to pull back the curtain on the shadowy aspects of human interaction, offering a clear framework to understand dark psychology, its tactics like manipulation and deception, and most importantly, how to defend yourself. By learning to recognize these patterns, you can build mental resilience and navigate life with greater awareness and confidence. Dark Psychology by James W. Williams explores the unsettling truth that within human nature lies the capacity to prey on others. It's not about mystical evil, but rather a study of how individuals deliberately harm or exploit others for personal gain. This can range from subtle childhood manipulations, like a child learning to get their way with specific cries, to more severe actions later in life. The impact is significant, not just for the victim who might suffer emotional, financial, or even physical harm, but also for the perpetrator, often characterized by traits like narcissism, psychopathy, or Machiavellianism, leading to dysfunctional relationships. Recognizing that these darker desires and manipulative tendencies exist is the first step to protecting yourself. The good news is that you can break free from this cycle. If you find yourself entangled, Williams outlines a 5-step program to break free. The first crucial step is to accept that you have a problem, shattering any illusions and acknowledging the reality of the manipulation. Next, you must act quickly, because delay allows denial to set in, potentially pulling you back into the toxic dynamic. It's vital to get help fast, seeking a second opinion from a trusted source or professional to affirm your perceptions and guide your next steps, rather than trying to handle it all alone. You should not cover up the situation. Instead, face the truth, however embarrassing or painful, and decide how to proceed. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, you must forgive yourself. Victims often carry immense guilt and shame, but it's essential to remember it wasn't your fault and to reclaim your self-worth. Once you've started this healing journey, you can focus on building lasting defenses. Building on your newfound awareness, the book emphasizes the importance of trusting your instincts as a primary defense. Your gut feelings often pick up on subtle cues that your rational mind might dismiss. To strengthen this, practice decluttering your mind, perhaps through meditation, and pay attention to your thoughts without immediate judgment. This allows your inner voice to become clearer. It's also crucial to employ the best practices in all your dealings. This means choosing integrity and not becoming a perpetrator yourself out of past hurt. By understanding the patterns of dark psychology and committing to your own ethical conduct, you not only protect yourself, but also contribute to a healthier interactive environment. The main takeaway of dark psychology is that while the human capacity for manipulation and deceit is real and can be frightening, you are not powerless. By understanding the tactics used by manipulators, recognizing your own vulnerabilities, and consciously choosing to break free from cycles of deception, including self-deception, you can build formidable mental and emotional defenses. This book empowers you to reclaim your agency, trust your intuition, and navigate relationships and life with greater clarity, confidence, and self-protection. To effectively guard against these influences, you need to understand the common tactics employed. Manipulators have a range of techniques at their disposal. Williams highlights common strategies such as outright lying, guilt-tripping you into compliance, or shaming you for questioning their motives. They might use evasive responses, rationalize their bad behavior, or even employ seduction to achieve their aims. Deception is a core component, where truth is hidden or twisted to fool you, often building on a foundation of misplaced trust. Even hypnosis, not in the stage show sense, but through repetitive suggestion and exploiting suggestibility, can be used to subtly influence your thoughts and actions. Reverse psychology, making you think you're choosing what the manipulator actually wants, is another subtle tool. Being aware of these methods helps you spot them in action. These tactics are often deployed by targeting specific areas where you might be most susceptible. Certain aspects of your life can unfortunately make you more vulnerable to dark psychological tactics. Williams points out that your deepest human needs and experiences can be exploited. In love and relationships, for example, your desire for connection can be manipulated, with partners using affection or criticism to control you. Blind faith, whether in religion or even science, can create blind spots, allowing charismatic figures or fraudulent schemes to prey on your beliefs and fears, such as the fear of the afterlife or the desperation for a miracle cure. Even societal pressures, what the book calls social conditioning, like the rush for quick success, can make you susceptible to Ponzi schemes. Your personal ambitions and even old emotional scars can be leveraged by manipulators who understand how these powerful drivers and past pains influence your current decisions. Often, these external manipulations are compounded by internal struggles that create a perfect storm. A key insight from the book is how manipulators thrive when you're caught in a web of false realities. This often starts with the lies you tell yourself, such as denying a problem exists or rationalizing someone's bad behavior to maintain a comfortable illusion. When you ignore the lies others tell you, perhaps because you want to believe them or have a personal stake in the falsehood, you deepen the deception. Dwelling on the past, whether clinging to good old days or being paralyzed by past traumas, disconnects you from present reality and makes you easier to control. Similarly, blind optimism, where you ignore clear warning signs, hoping for the best without taking precautions, leaves you exposed. These elements often work together, creating a vicious cycle that a manipulator can expertly exploit.